Mobilization really calls for living with people. What it actually means to mobilize for social equality or for social justice, for sustainable development, sustainable in terms of what is durable with what resources one has. And these resources, I'm not talking of financial resources, I'm talking of non-material resources. That is alertness on rights, awareness of the Constitution, awareness of rule of law, looking at entitlements so that every citizen has power within them.
The Swallows India Bangladesh has from the very beginning been a social movement organization based upon a vision of solidarity to fight for and with those who face the greatest inequalities, to not just alleviate need but also to eliminate its causes. We have built our organization upon the belief that poverty can only be eradicated through an increased awareness of rights and people's ability to influence political and social processes. We work in partnership with social movement organizations in India and Bangladesh to tackle issues relating to farmers' rights, Dalit rights, women's empowerment, and forest rights of indigenous groups. We and our partners see the importance of taking gender and the environment into account in our work for social justice and sustainable development in South Asia.
Mobilization, we have defined people coming together for a cause. That's what we have defined in a nutshell. What is mobilization? What happens is consciousness raising takes place throughout this process. So that it's an important aspect for the sustainability of the mobilization.
What we believe in is whether it is ecological framework, gender framework, Dalit framework, sustainability framework, and all these areas, millets can be one of the important issues that you take it up.
The other thing is that just mere number of women is not going to solve the problem. Because we have seen that in Tamil Nadu we have hundreds of women police stations. These police stations are not useful for women at all. They are most, I think in most of the cases, they are the worst place where women can go and find some kind of security. So that's the kind of thing. So gender sensitization process and the whole mindset change of the society, that is both men and women, has to happen.
If you are going to look into the gender aspects, we cannot leave away the other issues, ecological issues, food sovereignty issues, resources, right to resources, so everything. We need to look into everything.
On one side there is this depletion of natural resources, and on another side there is this law, we are losing the land. On third side the government policies is affecting, and the climate change and global warming is catching up. So many things around us.
We at the Swallows see social movements as a necessary and effective way to combat poverty and fight for social change. Injustice and inequalities have deep roots, but when we join together, great things can be accomplished. Sustainable social mobilization that gives voice to the concerns and issues of people is vital for deepening the meaning and practice of democracy. Together, we can create a just world, free from poverty.
One of the irony in the modern world is the people who are close to nature, they are seen more as destroying the nature. Because they are the ones who are seen that they are plucking the leaves, they are using the grass, the animals are right in the middle of the biodiversity. But the thing is, their ecological footprints are much smaller than people who are far away from the forest but using more earth resources. So if we compare people who are in primary occupations are causing less pressure on earth resources, and people who are far away from these resources are actually indirectly through market using more resources.
I think we as global citizens can learn a lot from how native societies sustain environments, and it creates a very enriching environment if we can collectively work together.
These are the people who are fighting the climate crisis on a day-to-day basis. So they have the largest experience, they have the largest understanding.
What do you think the people in Sweden should know about the work that you do?
The struggle is to claim our identity, to assert our rights. So we need support and solidarity from everyone, not only from our community, from the state and national level, but the international level. So from Sweden also, we expect the support and solidarity for our work and for our cause, to join with us in the struggle.
Your involvement is important for us to create a more sustainable and just world. Become a member, volunteer, or take part in one of our fundraising campaigns. Visit our homepage to find out more about how you, your organization, or your company can get involved.
The question of resistance has to do with changing the systems that further create poverty, or changing the systems that further reproduce the same relations of production.